Serena. I'm here with one of the featured artists here at Art and Hustle, Nicole Rico. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm doing great. Now your art, I love it. It's very interesting. Can you tell me a little bit about what inspired you to do these pieces?
These pieces are called Phenotrophobia 1, 2, and 3. And my inspiration for these pieces was, one of the most common fears that people have is dying. And so I decided to draw myself passing away in different ways. And one is hanging, and one is drowning, and the other one is falling. And the reason for the nudity is, that's the way we, enter and leave the world. And the umbilical cord and the babies has to do with, the two things that we're sure about in life, which is birth and death. So that's why I incorporated those things. But that's generally what it's about.
Oh, I love it. It's eye-catching, so it drew my attention right away. I'm here with Danielle Osmansky. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And you're one of the featured artists here at Art and Hustle. Your paintings are beautiful. Tell me, what was the inspiration?
A couple of them, like these three right here, is actually a collection that I'm premiering tonight called Vanimals, and they're all vampire animals. And the rest of the stuff is just a part of my collection I do.
Wow. And so what inspires you overall when you're painting or when you're creating art?
I'm really like a color person, so I pretty much think of colors I want to work with, and I just love blending and just making things pop, and then I figure out a subject that'll make me do that.
Hey, I'm here with Trek 6. How are you?
I'm doing all right, and you?
I'm doing good. And now your work, this is one of your pieces behind us. How long does it take to do a piece like this?
Most of the pieces that you see here are live paintings, so I do them during one night during a band performance. So roughly between an hour and 45 minutes.
Wow, oh my God, I can't believe that. What was your inspiration behind some of these pieces?
Each one has its own little story. This was just about the love songs that we collect throughout our lives that help us get through some moments, give us hope, a little bit of sunshine.
Okay, and how long have you been painting?
Wow, since I was 5, I'm 35 now, so going on 30 years.
Oh my God, so where can people find out more about you and your art?
You can see all my artwork and anything I'm up to at trek6.com.
And do you go to different places and do live paintings? Can people book you to do that?
I paint at most of the venues in South Florida, and I actually just came back from a tour in San Francisco. So I was painting in San Francisco for the last couple of weeks. So.
Wow, that's really different. Thank you so much for joining me.
You're very welcome, very welcome.
Hey, I'm here with Jason Page. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Doing great. Now your paintings are a little bit different from anything I've seen here, so tell me a little bit about your paintings and how you created them.
Well, this is what's called a light painting, and basically what I do is I leave the shutter of my camera open for an extended period of time, up to, this is a 3.5 minute exposure for instance on this one, and then I use lights, just like brushes, to paint everything in, paint the color and all that stuff, and then this here is actually chemicals that I mix up and make my own fireworks, and I have different tools that I attach them to create the designs in the frame.
What made you get into this type of art?
I've been a photographer for about 12 years, and 5 years ago I was taking pictures of the moon and moving the camera around to create designs in the sky. It's called Moonlight Drawings. It was a series I did, and that's how it all started.
Wow, beautiful. Now where can people find your artwork other than here at Art and Hustle?
Well, online, jasondpage.com is the best place to go. I do a bunch of shows all around. Paul Fisher Gallery, obviously I'm in here as the main one, but other than that, Palm Beach Photographic Center, all over the place, just different galleries. You can check it out online and go from there.
Thank you so much for joining me.
All right, thank you.
Hey, it's Serena, and I'm here with people behind this amazing event, Art and Hustle. I'm here with Ivy, Corey, Marcus, and Jackie. How are you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good tonight. Good, pretty good.
And this is the second event, right? Yes. The second Art and Hustle event. So what inspired you to create it?
With Art and Hustle, we just kind of felt like we wanted to make sure that the urban culture knew that there's so much more to the world than just what's in their hood, in their block, their city. Just to know that there's a lot more people you can meet. There's just so much more going on than just what you're used to. So we're just hoping that our efforts are able to expose them to other cultures and genres.
And you guys are featuring a lot of artists here. How did you go about picking these artists?
Well, we basically just linked up with them through MySpace, Twitter, Facebook, and just basically searching for them. Anybody who was hungry, who was up-and-coming artists, who was willing to grind just as hard as we were, and anybody who wanted to get their name out there, and we just basically just linked up with them. The rest is history.
Wow, this is a great event. In a nutshell, explain Art and Hustle.
We want to give people who really wouldn't have a chance, give them a platform to show their talents. It can be art, modeling, fashion, music, anything. We just want to be a part of them to help them to get to the next step.
All right.
If I may add, we're really into getting the youth back into what art is. No matter what you want to do, you want to sing, you want to dance, you want to walk around on stilts, whatever, do it. And we're here to help give you that exposure.
Wow, I love it. I love it. So people can find out more about you at artandhustle.com, correct?
Facebook name under Art and Hustle as well, and Twitter at Art and Hustle on Twitter, and that's basically it. And like you said, www.artandhustle.com.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love it. I definitely want to be at the next event, so keep us informed.
Facebook page.
All right, thanks guys.
All right.